What's up, you guys? Shiz back for another Pokemon 7-star Tera raid counter build video. In this, with this announcement that we got last night, turns out we're not getting another starter for this upcoming week. We're actually getting the return of Pikachu, but along with that news, we are actually not getting a starter for a while, like probably until September, if even that. So we do have Mightiest Mark Pikachu returning with a Water Tera type. We'll go over some of that already, if like very briefly, very quickly, if you never got the chance to partake in the original raid for this. Relatively super easy raid, so no worries there. But we also got news that we would get 7-star Dondozo, sorry, Water Tera type, and 7-star Dragonite normal type. And then there's also, you know, the chance to get shiny gimme goals, but we're not worried about those. That's not 7-star. So, but I don't particularly know why Dondozo and Dragonite were the ones selected. Maybe there's a more specific reason, something to do with like the VGC or the anime. I don't know. That's out of my knowledge. But yeah, we'll have a... Sorry, I'm just rereading it now. So after the Pikachu event is over on July 26th to the 8th, we'll have Dondozo. And then when Dragonite is ready is August 23rd to September 1st. I definitely think, again, Dragonite is going to probably be the more difficult one. You also have some mass outbreak events happening at the same time, if you are interested in those, if you haven't shiny hunted everything that you want yet. So yeah, pretty quickly, Pikachu is going to be holding Light Ball. It'll have Lightning Rod as well, so no thunder attacks are going to work on it, which is great with it having a Water Tera type. It's going to utilize Surf, Play Rough, Iron Tail, Rain Dance, and Thunder. It activating that Rain Dance is going to help its Thunder a lot. So build that I went with, which I'm sure most people went with at the time, Clodsire with Grass Tera type. You're going to want to have Water Absorb, obviously, to not take any damage from Surf. You're going to want to have Curse and use that 6 times to boost up your stats. If I remember correctly, Pikachu doesn't really nullify your stats, maybe until after Shield Break. If you want, we do obviously have a video of us doing that Tera raid with this build. So I'll put, like, you know, on the top right there. But yeah, then like something like Earthquake, just to do some decent damage while you try to Terrasilize, and then you're going to go with Tera Blast with your Grass Tera type. And holding Shell Bell, have Recovery as a backup just in case. But that's pretty much it. Pretty straightforward. Nothing to worry about if you haven't done this already. Next, the Dondozo. Honestly, not gonna lie to you, didn't really put much thought into this. The Dondozo is just gonna be a Water Tera type anyway. Sure, it's gonna be really tanky, probably a little annoying, and it cannot be burned while having this ability. So I'm sure you don't want to burn the Dondozo anyway. It will probably have Bulldoze, which might make this recommendation annoying, but we have so much time until Dondozo comes out. So, yeah, off the top of my head, let's just go Belly Bolt, Parabolic Charge with Metronome as the item. See if that one. I mean, that's a, you know, what's the phrase? Oh my god, like tried and true, like battle tested Belly Bolt Tera raid build. So that one usually works pretty well, but we'll see. Again, Bulldoze might be a pain in the ass if that's an option that they give Dondozo. But moving on to what I think will probably be the more difficult one, Dragonite, with normal typing. Obviously, fighting type is what you're thinking of immediately, and that is gonna be a no-go because Dragonite is obviously dragon flying. It's going to utilize a lot of flying attacks. So that's a no-go right there. The other annoying thing about Dragonite is its hidden ability, Multiscale. So it will reduce damage by 50%. if at maximum HP. So I mean, like, you know, that's not a long-term thing. Obviously, you know, that's just the start, whatever. I actually misread it. I thought it was like the whole time. So I don't know that it's gonna do like healing like that. That would be kind of crazy. I doubt it though. But just in terms of thinking about that, I was thinking of Tinkaton because it has Mold Breaker. All three choices that I'm looking at right now, just, you know, brainstorming ideas. I was immediately going Fairy type. Wanted to see if there was any utilization in terms of like having fighting without being affected by, you know, the flying damage. So Tinkaton could work potentially, assuming Dragonite doesn't use Fire Punch, which it very might well. Dragonite is incredible in the way that it has so many potential counters, like Bulldoze, for example. So might affect some other decisions here. Like, again, Tinkaton, heavily affected by it being Steel, would take double damage from Bulldoze. So a little iffy on it, not super sold on running with Tinkaton, but I think if you're really concerned about multi-scale, Mold Breaker would just nullify that ability and won't make you, you know, reduce damage. But yeah, offensively, I don't think Tinkaton has too many good things in terms of fighting. It would just have to be Brick Break, maybe, in order to terrestrialize. You want to go with Rock Smash just for the chance to decrease defense stat. The other thing I want to mention is probably want to do Stellar type for these, just so you can strengthen offensively, but still kind of take advantage of the reason why you're not going with a fighting type straight off. The other one I was looking at is Zacian. I know it's Zacian. We call him Zacian on the channel. A little iffy on if you even want to do Crown Sword. Maybe just go regular. And take advantage of Sacred Sword. Pretty strong attack. You can build up your abilities. You know, get especially if you're gonna go with like, maybe you run something like oh my god, Dash Button. Sorry, I'm blanking on names. I'm pretty much just woke up pretty recently. Yeah, maybe Dash Button as a supporter can get either nullify some things for Dragonite or help boost up Zacian, but I think definitely Sacred Sword is going to be what you want to attack with. But again, Stellar Tera type. And the other one I was looking at, Diancie. Not really much in the way of abilities, unless there is something that Dragonite's going to do to reduce your stat, but I don't think it would. It would probably do like what we just had with Sceptile with Dragon Dance to boost itself up. Immediately, I'm thinking you go like 3 Iron Defense, get your defense stat up, and then you go with Body Press, because you do more damage the higher your defense stat is. So maybe that's another workaround. You could of course get things like Light Screen and stuff like that out defensively just to help yourself, but you do kind of run into that problem of, is Dragonite going to have Aqua Tail? Is Dragonite going to use Bulldoze? So not 1000% sold on everything. If Dragonite uses a Steel attack, just ignore my entire plan. Can it learn a Steel attack? I don't have my glasses with me, unfortunately. So just give me a second here. Yes, it could learn Iron Head. So maybe, who knows? Who knows? We'll figure all that out as we get closer. But again, we have so much time to like think about this type of stuff. I guess I'm more like kind of surprised, honestly. Does this necessarily mean that we're not going to see another, you know, starter Tera type, starter 7-star raid in this summer? Maybe not. But then again, the way that it's phrased, it seems like it's a non-stop event. It's not like the weekend only kind of thing, just like how we've done with the 7-star Tera raids for the starters and stuff like that. So fingers crossed, maybe after Pikachu, we'll get a return of these weekend raids, or maybe, you know, they'll still do it anyway during Pikachu as well. I don't know. Was really looking forward to closing things out with the 6 remaining or 5 remaining starters that we have. So anyway, if you watch this, let me know what you think. We could definitely mull over some Dragonite builds a little bit more than what I have here. Just kind of wanted to get some quick thoughts out. So yeah, again, if you watched it, thanks for watching. If you liked it, hit that like button. If you loved it, hit that subscribe button. You just can't get enough. Come over to twitch.tv/ParsCindy, where we should be live. But until then, peace.